What's up guys, and welcome to a new video on the channel. It's your boy Stormala here guys again, and today with another tutorial or guide for FIFA 21 on how to actually do sniping guys. Like, I've been getting this question a lot on my stream guys, and I really want to have the answer documented. Then I provide it for like anyone who actually comes to the stream and have that question. And also, like, for you guys on YouTube who's not like follow me on Twitch and like wants to know what players you should be sniping, because this is always the very common question for those who are not so, let's say, they're not on into FIFA like that much, or like they don't know much about it, or those who are new to Ultimate Team. And there is also like a lot of people that are like this. So this is going to be a complete guide for everything guys, on how to know which player to snipe, and also what tools you need to be using, and also how to do the sniping. All right, I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. Before we get into the video, please check the links in the description for my Twitch channel, Instagram, Twitter, and also Discord. I would really appreciate guys if you follow me there if you want to check out my live streams as well. In addition, I would appreciate your support. If you like the content, you like the video, put that like button below the video. Also leave a comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel to keep up with the content that I produce. So as you guys see now, we have on the screen like the transfer market. You see like the numbers, 7.1 million people on the market. That's like huge. That's crazy huge. But before we get into the video, I'm gonna have to show you what tools do you need to be using before we get into the sniping itself. Just a moment, let's switch to the computer. So we're back here, and as you guys see, this is FUTBIN.com. Probably like, I don't know, maybe 80 to 90% of the people that are watching that video knows FUTBIN.com, FUTBIN.com. But I'm just gonna like say briefly what does it do quickly before we get into it, because for those who don't know, what is FUTBIN.com? So this website is an amazing, informative website about like FIFA, Ultimate Team specifically, about the cards, their prices, SBCs, solutions, and there's a lot of amazing stuff that you can know through this website, because it's connected to the database of EA Sports or FIFA, right? So it has all the information that you need, and this is one of the main tools that you need for sniping and trading. All right, second tool that you need to be using is this one. Let me just close my Facebook quickly. And that's called EA Tax Calculator. As you guys see here in the title, you can just Google it, like write EA Tax Calculator. Unfortunately, inside FIFA there is taxes, you know, something that I really hate. I don't know why we have it, but it is there. So when you buy a player for 4K and you go sell him again for 4K, you lose coins, because EA will charge you some 5% of tax or something. You're gonna lose like maybe, I don't know, 100, 200 coins or something. So buying and selling players at the same price doesn't actually make you the same coins that you invested in that player. So this tool tells you, if you buy a player at a certain price and then sell the player at a higher price, what will be the profit? So for example, if I buy a player like 4K, I'm gonna see now, and I sell him at 4K, I don't make any coins. It's 200 coins. If I buy a player at 4K and sell him at 5K, I make 750 coins, and those 250 is the EA tax that they charge you, you know, that like we lost, because supposedly if this tax is not there, you should make 1K purely. Sorry. Now, getting into FUTBIN itself, so, or like the sniping method itself, we have 4 methods or 4 routes. Like at least that's what I use. I use 4 methods for sniping, and I'm gonna explain it from the hardest method to the easiest method, right? So the first method is sniping players that are usable for squads. So people want to buy those players to use them in those squads directly. And this is the hardest method, because a lot of people would want that card to be on their team. So there's a lot of people that are looking for that card. So sniping is really hard on those kind of cards, right? That's the first one. Second one, sniping cards that are usable for SBCs. So we're gonna see how we know which cards are usable for SBCs and to go directly to them and snipe them, and which to select through this guy. The third method is sniping non-rare gold cards that sell for something, and this is like the second easiest method, because a lot of people like who open packs, they don't know the prices of those non-rare gold cards, because they just see it's a non-rare gold card, they think that's like bullshit and I don't need to use it, so they just like maybe list them for their minimum price or list them for any price, not for the actual price, not knowing that they do actually sell. So we do target those listings and try to snipe them. The fourth and last method, and for me this has been the easiest method so far, is connected to the first method, but there's one more addition that makes it too easy, which is sniping usable cards, however, with either of one of the two chem styles, Hunter or a Shadow. So a lot of people don't know that if, for example, I don't know, Watkins from Aston Villa selling for 1k at this price, and he has a Hunter that he actually sells for not for 1k, but actually more, like maybe 2k, 2.5k, or 3k even, right? A lot of people don't know that. So someone would have Watkins in their starter squad, and they would put a Hunter style on him, and they use him for a while, and they go check the price of Watkins, they see it's 1k, and they just list him for 1k with a Hunter style. Those cards that have either Hunter, an attacker with a Hunter, or a defender with a Shadow, they sell at least for 2 or 3k more than the original price, and a lot of people don't know that. So this is the fourth easiest method. Now, let's go to the practical side on the PlayStation back again, and then we're gonna go back to FUTBIN when we need it. See you in a bit. Alright, so we're back again to the PlayStation, guys, as you see, and now we are going to directly to the transfer market, because the first method we're gonna do is trying to snipe a player that is just usable. So for example, we're gonna take an example, and I'm gonna show you guys that this is not the easiest method. So let's say, for example, Regulion. So how to know at what price do you actually need to snipe? And this is when we're gonna use the tool that we talked about just a bit ago, which is EA Tax Calculator. So I'm gonna try searching for like 2.2k. He's not selling for that. 4.2k, no. 6.2k, no. 7.2. Okay, maybe he's 7.2, but no, we don't settle on that. Now let me get back. 6.9, no. Now 6.7. Yes, that's the price. When you see, basically, when you see like very few listings with that price, that means that this is the minimum price for that player, and that will be the price probably that you want to sell him at, or maybe it's just 100 or 200 coins more to get like the sale done quickly. So at what price I should be trying to snipe Regulion at? Now we're gonna use the EA Tax Calculator. I just showed you guys how to use it, so I don't have to switch to the scene again because I already explained it. So I'm gonna put selling at 6.7k. Let's say if I buy him at 6k, what would be the profit? I click calculate, 365 coins. It's not like a big profit, right? But I would just increase my chances of getting a snipe on him by just putting 6k, right? So I'm gonna put here 6k, sorry, my bad. 6k here in the max buy now, so I'll try to snipe him at 6k. And always, when you snipe, guys, you have to put something in the minimum buy now, like this, like, I don't know, 350 coins. And in the max price, you put 15 million by clicking R2 on the PlayStation. I think it's, I don't know, LT or RT on the, or RB, I'm not sure. On the Xbox, I'm not really sure, guys. Then I keep searching and searching and searching and searching and searching and searching and searching, hoping for something to pop up. And by the way, it showed me like only 365 coins of like profit if I snipe him at like 6k and sell him at 6.7k. So I would say that this is like, you know, the minimum you want to go at. Like, I'm not going to increase the margin anymore. I'm not going to go for like 6.1k or so. Otherwise, the profit doesn't make any sense. Alright, and we get one. You see, I miss it. And this is why I was saying, guys, that this method is not easy at all, man. This method is quite hard. Yeah. 5.2k. You see, if we got that, that would have been a very good profit. It was 5.2k with an anchor as well. My name is on that one too. I'm gonna try one more time. If I don't get a snipe, I'm just like, not to make the video so long, I'm just gonna go away. As I told you guys, this is the hardest method. It requires me to be really focused. So whatever. So I know that many of you who are like new to sniping would try to do this, or already maybe try to do this and it doesn't work. So it's like, ah man, sniping is not for me. But this is the hardest method. There are other methods that will be way easier, and I'm gonna like check them out right now. So let me switch back to the desktop, because I really want to show the second method, which is the SBC cards. All right, we're back now to the desktop, boys, and as you see, we are on FUTBin.com again. So second method, or like the second hardest method, was sniping cards that are used for SBC solutions, right? So how to know which card to snipe for? So I'm gonna go to FUTBin.com, and this is the homepage of FUTBin.com. And over here below the search bar, you see there is SBC. I'm gonna click on SBC, and then I'm gonna pick any of the SBCs available. Let's say, for example, I'm not gonna go for Ansu Fati. I'm gonna go for Hwang Hee-chan. He's like 14.5k SBC. So when you click on it, you're gonna see, like, you know, if there is like one SBC that has different inside SBCs, you're gonna see all the solutions here. But this guy has only one, so I'm gonna go to completed challenges, and that shows all the SBC solutions for the SBCs. If I click on the first one, usually I go for the first one, but if you see this message, then don't go for it. You know, it says this SBC requires loyalty, right? That means that to do this SBC, you gotta have those cards with loyalty. It means either you use those cards for like 10 games or you pack them. So people don't usually go for those kind of SBC solutions. So I'm gonna pick the second one, and you see the message doesn't pop up. So yeah, now I can safely select any player from those 11, you know, which are used for this SBC solution, and try to snipe them. So which player should I select? That's always the question, right? That's what's the topic of the video about. I'm gonna have a look. So Vasquez sells for 950 coins. That's like, you know, very hard to snipe him, like maybe 700, and that's the minimum price he would sell at. This guy for 1.2k, also like, I don't know, maybe we can try him, but I don't think so. I think that people would list him for like less than 1.2k because he's from a main league. And when players are from a main league, usually people, like, you know, would be looking for their prices and everything. So I would try to select someone that sells maybe for 1.3, 1.4k, but from an off league, or like not from the big leagues. Like for example, Tadic or either Iniesta. I'm gonna go for Iniesta this time, right? So we're gonna be sniping Iniesta. So if you hover with your cursor over the card, you're gonna see the price over PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So on PlayStation, it says he sells for 1.3k. Never trust what FUTBin says because it's an approximate, it's a live price. However, sometimes it's not correct. So let's go to the PlayStation and let's see if we can snipe Iniesta. So we're here, guys, back again to the PlayStation, and I'm gonna search for Mr. Iniesta. There you go. And I'm gonna try to search like if his price is actually 1.3k or not. So first I search for 1.3k. I see a lot of listings, like 2 pages. Now let me try to search for like 1.2k. And I see again 2. Wow, it's a lot of pages. This is an issue with the transfer market. I think EA would fix it by the first patch, that sometimes the players would not show the actual price when you search for it. So if I search for 1.3k, it would only show me listings for 1.3k, not less, which is bad, you know. So that's why you always gotta make sure what is the actual selling price. So at 1.1k, there is no listings at all. So I think he sells for 1.2k. All right. So let me try to snipe him at 900 coins. All right. And I'm gonna put here again, as I said, guys, before, always put something at the minimum by now, like 200 coins or so. Keep searching and searching and searching. Trying to find something. Hopefully it pops up soon and we don't miss on the snipe. Yeah, guys, like even I've been sniping for a while, but you know, sometimes you're like, you know, your fingers like, you know, would not go in your favor, and you don't really, they don't really work. Do you see? I just like now missed on a snipe because I was too slow. But you know, by practice, by time, you get better. You know, sometimes you need to warm up a little bit. There you go. I just sniped him for like 900 coins. As we saw, like he sells for 1.2k. If you want to have him selling like very fast, but it's gonna minimize your profit or like make it less, then I'm gonna sell him for 1.1. But I'm just gonna list him for 1.2. I don't care if he sells like really quickly. Then I make approximately like 300 coins per card. And you know, you guys might think that, yeah, but this is a very small margin or like very small profit, you know. However, you see, it's gonna be very quick. You're gonna be making like 300 coins, I don't know, every few seconds, every 10 seconds, every 10 to 20 seconds, let's say. So for me, I'm not bothered with making small and quick amount of coins, you know, because if you think about it, you go play a game, you make like 500, 700 coins if you win the game, right? There you go. And I just snipe him now for like 700 coins. And I'm gonna list him for 1.2. So that's like 500 coins. So you make this amount and you play for 20 minutes, right? So now in very, very short time, I made like even way more coins than when I go play a game. So for me, this is a win-win. What actually would bother me if I go try to snipe a player, like, you know, for example, the last example, which I said it's very hard, and he doesn't pop up, or even if he pops up, I would be missing on every single snipe. This also happens, guys, because unfortunately, there are, I don't want to even talk about it, like talk about those people in this community that use bots. There are actual sniping bots that are usable and use them on the web app to snipe for them. And of course you can't compete with them. And because those people are very, let's say, not knowledgeable, they don't know anything, they would just go snipe the usable players. That's what they would do. They go snipe like Tomori or Reguilon or, I don't know, Nathan Ake or Joe Gomez or whatsoever, you know? They just have bots set working for them and they just, you know, like sitting and doing nothing. And EA actually bans those people eventually, but they never do it on their main accounts. So that's why for me this is okay, you know. We keep grinding and snipe this way, and at least you're making coins, you know, instead of just sitting there trying to snipe a big player and you keep missing on snipes. So this is the second method. Now we move to the third method, which is sniping non-rare gold players that sell for actually something. Let's move the desktop back again because I need to show you something. Okay, and now we're back again to the desktop, guys. I know like the video like already went too long. I'm very sorry, but you know, I'm trying to deliver all the information in one video, guys, to have like a complete guide for those that are new to sniping and like how to know what players to snipe. So this is the third method, or the second easiest method, which is sniping players that are non-rare. You know, so probably most of the non-rare players are not usable in the game. You know, some of them are usable in SBCs, you know. But many people don't know that they are usable in SBCs, or like that they do sell, so they underlist them or like list them for the price less than what they should be selling for. So how to find those players? How should I know? This is Futbin.com homepage again. So I'm gonna go here to like, you know, this, you see magnifying lens, and I'm gonna like search for FIFA 21 players. And it's gonna show me like all the players of FIFA 21, but I need to filter them out. So I'm gonna go here to Virgin, and I'm gonna go to Gold Non-Rare. And I'm gonna click here on order by price, and that's gonna order them from the most expensive to the least expensive. So I'm gonna go to the, I don't know, fourth page, maybe fourth page, yeah, fourth or fifth page. That would be fine, you know. So I always go for like players that sell for 1.5 to 1.3k, like that's the range, because the other more expensive players, there's one of two possibilities, like the ones that sell for 2k and above. Either it's a player that actually moved from their club, so they used to have a card for their older club, and that card is not being packed anymore. That's why it went up in price. So it's gonna be very, very hard to find this card or like snipe him. Or they're very rare to pack, so you're gonna be waiting for a long time to actually get a snipe on them, you know, or like find a card that sells for something. That's why I go for those cards. So those cards that sell for like 1.5k or 1.6k and below, until maybe 1k or so, they're packable, like they're gonna be frequently in packs, and they sell for something, you know. And these cars can be listed down to 350 coins. So you can make a very good profit. Like there's a possibility of a high profit on them. So I'm gonna select, for example, Augustine Marquezin, this goalkeeper over here. Let's move back to the PlayStation and then go for it. So now you know how to know which players here. So I'm gonna go, you're gonna search for, like as we did, the Nonrare Go players, and you go down to the 5th or 4th page where you see like that the price is like 1k and below, 1.5k and below, and select any card, any player that is here, and try to go snipe him. So we picked here this goalkeeper from the Portuguese league, Augustine Marquezin. Let me go to the PlayStation again. Alright guys, we're back to the PlayStation, and now let's search for Mr. Augustine Marquezin, and here he is. Let me first, always double check, don't trust Fudbin, check the price first, what he sells for. Fudbin was saying he sells for 1.4k, but as you see this is wrong. He sells for 1.3, yeah, 1.3k, that's his price. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to snipe him at 1k, and they're gonna be high possibility that we even snipe him for less than 1k, right? But I just search for 1k to increase my chances on finding a snipe, you know? That's why I do that. I can just like go for a small margin of profit, and eventually we're gonna get a good profit, you know? Instead of like putting only 500 coins and limiting my searches to only players that are listed for 500 coins. Hopefully he pops up though. Hopefully he pops up. And in this method, there is a very nice thing as well. Like, you know, apart from that you don't have much competition or like a lot of people trying to snipe this card, is that you have a lot of options. So for example, if you sit there for 1 or 2 minutes on one of those players that were on the list in Fudbin, and you don't get any snipes. There is no, like you see, you know, I'm just sniping now. I don't know how many seconds I have spent already. And I'm not getting any listings. I would just move to the next one, you know, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. So you have a lot of options to go for, you know, and that's what makes this method like very unique or very special. Okay, we're trying. Hopefully something pops up. There you go, I just picked him for 1k. And this method, guys, like it's very easy. So like there is very low chance that you would miss on a snipe, man. There is very low chance, because not much people will be actually doing this. There is very few people that will actually be doing this. And even if there are people that will be doing this, you saw the amount of options that we have. So they might be doing it with like any other player, because we have a lot of players that we can snipe for. Like, I don't know, yesterday he was popping up like even more frequently, but it's okay. No. We're trying. Just want to get like any other second snipe, and then like we move on to the 4th and last amazing method, or like the easiest one. Okay. Come on, man, come on. We don't want to make the video very long. We don't want people to wait. But that's sniping, guys. That's sniping. You gotta be patient, you know? You gotta work for those coins. That's how it works, man. You just, if you don't want to put FIFA points in the game, then you gotta grind something, you know? There you go, we'll get a second snipe. I'm just gonna list this card now, and then I'm gonna go for the next one. He's just listing for like 1.3k. It's gonna take a while maybe for him to sell, because you saw like there was a lot of listings, but he will eventually sell, guys. So don't worry, like if he doesn't sell like instantly, you know, if you want him to sell instantly, you can list him for 1.2k, but I don't know, you're gonna be making like 150 coins or something. Alright guys, and now the last and the easiest method. I'm gonna show you like straight away, because like, you know, the video like went too long already, guys, like unfortunately not according to plan, but I like to explain to you guys to make sure that you understand everything clearly. So last method is, as I said, looking for usable players like for teams or like starter squads, however with a chemistry style. If it's an attacker, I'm gonna be looking for them with a hunter. If it's A defender, I'm going to be looking for them with a shadow, because those are the two chem styles that actually increase the price of a player. So we're going to take, for example, like Mr. Philip Coutinho. Let me search his regular price without a hunter. So let's have a look. 7.3. So it's like 7.3k. Yeah, it's about 7.3k. 7.6. And so now let me try to search him with a hunter for that price. And nothing pops up. Let me look for him like with 8.6k, still nothing pops up. 8.9k, nothing pops up. 9k, and there you go. Probably that's the price. If I put like 9.1, yeah, it's like 9.1 slash 9k. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to snipe him for like 8k with a hunter style, and we always put in a minimum buy now, 200 coins, and like 15 million. And let me try to search. And as I said like before, guys, why this method is like very easy is because there are gonna be like probably a lot of results coming as snipes for this card, because there's a lot of people that don't know that the value actually increases when you put a hunter on an attacker and a shadow on a defender. So that's how it works. So we're just like, you know, trying to snipe him now, waiting for a result to come out. And there you go, 7k. We missed on that one, unfortunate. Okay, let's go for the next one. It's okay, happens sometimes. You guys saw like it was listed for 7k, so we would have made like very good profit, like about 2k. Searching and searching and searching. Takes a few seconds. There you go. We sniped him for like 7.9k. So I'm gonna list him like straight away for 9.1k. And we make profit. There you go. That's around, I don't know, 700 coins, I would say, of profit. How do I know? Just because of experience, but like, you know, you can always check EA tax calculator, guys, the tool that we showed in the beginning for that. Not to make the video so long, I'm not gonna go for another snipe, but I just showed you like a live example for the method, guys, and that's the complete guide to sniping for those who are very new to this, and how to know what cards to snipe and all the possible methods probably, or like what I know of, or like what I use personally to make coins, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope it was very beneficial. I'm gonna also leave in the description the links to FUTBIN and EA tax calculator for you guys. And thank you guys for watching. Sorry for making it too long. I tried, but unfortunately, you know, like explaining everything takes time. And see you in the next video.